Hi everyone, welcome again to another video. Today we're going to look at how we sign up for the SAT exams using the College Board website. So once you're doing this exam, whether you're doing the AP, you're doing the SAT, you just go ahead and click on this video and we will assist you with signing up, especially if you are an international student. So first you go to google.com, then you're going to type in the search bar collegeboard.com. So you're going to click on that. It is going to populate and take you to the next page, and you're going to scroll down until you see the collegeboard.org. So we are going to click on collegeboard.org. Ensure that is the one you select. After selecting on that, it's going to take you to the website, and it has a bright blue background, and it states that college starts here. Registration for the SAT and the AP. We're going to scroll down a little, and below we see here register for an upcoming SAT, follow this action plan for success in AP, plan for life after high school. You're going to select the one that says register for an upcoming SAT, and this will take you to the list of dates and deadlines that should be very important for you. So you're going to scroll down, and we're going to look at the 2022 to 2023 school year test dates. Here we have August. So for August, we have the 27th of August. That is a test date, but the deadline for registration is July the 29th. So based on when this video is created, those individuals would have at least 3 more days for registration. When we scroll down, for individuals who are doing the October exam, you should ensure that the registration is done by the 2nd of September. So even though you're doing your exam the 1st of October, you should ensure that you register for your exam by the 2nd of September. Scrolling down, we have test date for November, and that is October the 7th. Then we have December the 3rd, and registration deadline is November the 3rd. Basically what is happening here, you want to ensure that based on your region, you know that the exam will be taking place at the different centers based on those dates. Not every date is carried at a particular center. So we are going to click to register for the October exam. So once you're doing the October exam, now is the very perfect time for you to go ahead and start signing up. So you click on that, and it's going to take you to another page. You're going to wait until it is loaded. And here it says, don't have an account, create an account. Here it says, if we are going to go ahead and move, if we have an account, we can just sign in. We don't have an account, so we select create an account. Once you have done the SAT exam before, you would have already had a SAT registration or login information. Go ahead and use that. You don't need to create a new one. Here it is asking you what type of individual you are or the type of account. It says student. It also says if you're signing up as a educator, you go ahead and do so. So I've clicked on student already. After clicking on student, I am going to go over to the information that is required. Based on the information that is required, you're going to make sure that you select those information and ensure that those information is populated. Once there's an asterisk, you definitely need those information. So I'm just going to go ahead and type my name and type just the same, my middle initial, all right, so I have my name, I have my last name, and I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down. Gender, female. Then I'm going to input my date of birth. So you just go ahead and put in your date of birth. So here I'm going to put March 16, 2006. Then I'm going to input my email address. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to confirm my email address. And here it says high school graduation or equivalent. So I'm going to state that I would have graduated July of this year. If you are not yet graduated, you can still put the date ahead. So I'm going to put for July 2022. If you have entered your graduation date and it is not accepting it, you can still put it and then you select accept as it is. This is very, very important. Once you are not a international student, or once you're not a US student, once you're anywhere outside of the US, you're going to select outside the US. Very, very important. Here it says, where do you go to school? So I'm just going to select the name of a school that I know. And then here it says, I am no longer in high school. So once you have graduated, you click this information, this box. Very, very important that you click that box. Once you have graduated, you're no longer in high school. Here it says personal information outside of US. So I'm just going to put something here. I'm going to put Montego Bay. And here it asks for your postal code. So you can just ensure that the things with the asterisk, please ensure that you have selected those information. Here it says stay connected by email from Collegeboard. As a student, it is very, very important for you to select that box so you can see what is taking place in the Collegeboard or about the SAT. So now it is asking you to go ahead and put your parents' first name and last name. Janelle, just go ahead and enter the information. So I'm just going to scroll down and select next. And it is very important that when you are doing this, you ensure that you are using a desktop or a tablet. You don't normally do well when you're using a cell phone. So it's best that you use a desktop or a tablet. So here it is asking you to confirm the information. Make sure that your name is spelled correctly. Ensure that your date of birth is correct. Make sure that you're watching these things. So I'm going to select, that's my first name, that's my middle initial, my last name, confirming my email address, my gender, and also my date of birth. So it is very important that those things are correct. If they are not correct, you can go back and you can make changes. After doing that, they are now asking you to verify your email address. So you are going to go ahead and verify your email address. I'm going to do that offline. You are going to go to your email address. You are going to see an email from Collegeboard. You are going to copy and paste the code, the verification code. Then you're going to enter it here and it's going to ask you to create your password. So it is very important that when you're creating your password, you check to see what is happening. Enter one or more words between. So here it says you will use this password each time you try to log into Collegeboard. Below here, you're supposed to enter one word or more words, one or more words between 4 to 20 characters, no space, and we'll help this to help you verify when you call us. So it's like you're using a coded name. So when you call them, they're going to ask for that word. So say, for example, you need to call Collegeboard to do a verification or to clarify something, you're going to go ahead and use that. So you're going to select on that. I am going to type the password that I am going to select because I will automatically go ahead and change the password after creating this video. So you want to ensure that you have numbers included, you have capital letters, you have common letters, so that you can use it for that. All right, so I'm going to try this password. So I have capital letter. So once you have done that, what it does, it just go ahead and say must be 9 to 30 characters, at least one lowercase, at least one number, at least one special character. So you want to ensure that you have those by creating your password. It's going to ask you to add your phone number. I'm saving this to my personal computer. I'm just going to add a random number. I'm going to add my business number 481-4537. So if you want to get more information about SAT, go ahead and give me a call or send a WhatsApp message. It is asking me to send a verification code because I want to ensure that the number that I'm using, I have access to that number. So I'm just going to put in the digits, which would have been the verification code. And I am going to verify. So you see that this takes some time, so you have to ensure that you have some amount of time available to do your registration. And it says if I want to get any text update as a student, I think you should select yes. So you select yes to ensure that you can get any correspondence about SAT, any changes. Remember that since the pandemic, there have been a lot of changes, so you want to ensure that you have that. Here it says that you have created a Collegeboard account. So this is very, very important. Stick a pin, hold on, you're not yet finished. You are going to select continue because you have so many other things that you need to update. Here at the right hand top, you can see where it says Hi Tyra, so that is my name. You can see where they have that information there. You are not yet finished. I am going to click continue. So scroll down to the bottom where you see I'm going to select continue. Once I select continue, I am going to check to see what is happening. Success, your Collegeboard account has been created. My account has been created, but remember, you are doing a registration. In order for you to register, you need an account. So you have not yet completed your registration as yet. You only went ahead and create your account. Alright, so here it says connect with college and scholarships. Would you like to share information with colleges? This is a yes also. You want other persons to get your scores to see that you are actually getting the information. So I would select yes, definitely. Then you select continue and it says you're in. You're successfully opted in. Next, we'll have to ask you a few questions to help you suggest or to see the different colleges to help personalize the information that you want. I am going to skip that for now, and then I can get back to it so that I know exactly what is happening in the future. So I'm just going to fill out this area because I want them to share my information with different colleges. I'm going to select Computer and Information Sciences, and here it is asking me to select some of my major. What if I want to do computer programming? I want to do computer systems and networking. So you click on it, then you click on the arrow and it will take you to the next side. You can click at least 5 majors. So I'm going to select 3 majors, and then below, which major is your first choice? So my first choice from the 3 above, I am going to select computer science. After doing that, I am going to select submit. So this is saying to us, you just took a great step towards college. Check your email and mailbox regularly for updates from colleges and invitation to apply for scholarship. So that process is a very important one for individuals who are seeking scholarship.
You're going to select on continue. After selecting on continue, it is going to take you to another page. So we're going to wait to see what's happening. It's loading.
After taking you to that page, it says, "Hi Tyra, we're here to guide you. Remember, if you're doing the SAT exam, you are going to click everything that says SAT. So now it has logged me out, and I am going to log back in to ensure that I am verifying myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and enter my password. So make sure that you write down your password when you are doing the registration. So I just enter my password, and it's going to take me back to the SAT registration website.
So here it says, "Hi Tyra. So remember, you have created your account, but you have not yet gone ahead and register for the exam. So you have completed one step."
Because I am doing the SAT, I'm going to click My SAT. So that is the one I am going to select. After clicking that, it's going to take me to another page. And from that page, we have some information that they're asking you for. So here it says, "Got a fee waiver code." Say for some reason you got a waiver, you didn't do the exam, or whatever communication it is between you and SAT, you would have gotten a waiver. But if you're just creating an account, you would not have a waiver code. So we're going to select this yellow icon that says register for SAT. So here, this is where I'm going to start my registration process. Here, this is asking you for step 1 to 4. It is very important that you follow the information. We are at step 1. I am just going to scroll down, and it says get started. I am going to select get started. For the first step information, this is going to populate the information that you had input before. Your name, your date of birth. Here it says school information, name of your school. So I'm going to select edit, and here I'm going to ensure that I select outside of the United States. So it's very important that you do that. Then you can scroll down, you can put in your region. And my region is Jamaica, so I'm going to select Jamaica. And then you're going to select search high schools. That is the procedure, search high schools. You're going to look to see if your school is there. I selected Herbert Marson. So I'm just going to scroll down. And I'm looking for H. So I am not seeing Herbert Marson there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to scroll down, and I am going to select can't find my high school. Once I select can't find my high school, I'm going to select my high school is not listed. So you make sure that you select that, and then it's going to take you, just scroll back up a little. Your expected graduation date, we have July 2022. I'm going to confirm. I am no longer in high school. I am going to confirm that also. If you're in high school, you would have not selected that. And then I'm going to select continue. So that part
is a very tricky part. Most persons have an issue passing step 1. So then you're going to have a lot of information here to fill out. You're going to tell them about yourself. So I'm going to select the information about myself. I do not wish to respond. What race am I? Tell us a little bit about your parents. Look to see where the asterisks are, so you have to select. So my parents, they have high school diploma, the highest education level that they have. I am going to select high school diploma also. If you have anyone that is in the military or the National Guard Reserves, you can select, or your parents. What language did you speak first? I am English only. If you speak more than one language, you go ahead and do that. My best language is English, so I select continue.
So I'm now moved from number 1 to number 2. So you have all these things to fill out. So you want to ensure that you start that when you have some time. Opt-in status, you're opt-in to student service. Let's review your information to see if anything needs update. I'm just going to select continue. It takes me to number 3. Do you plan to send AP scores to colleges for the opportunity to earn credit and or placement? Yes, I plan on applying for AP credit. No, I do not plan on applying for AP credit. So you select yes or you select no. your grade point average based on what would have been on your transcript or your report. So you select, and then below, rate your ability in these areas. So based on your ability, you're going to select if you're average or below average. Are you a good math student? Yes, I am. So I will say that I'm above average. Science, I'm going to say that I'm above average. And writing, I'm not a good writer, so I'm going to select average. So I'm going to select continue. If you want to take a break, you can select save and exit, and then you come back and you continue from where you left off. So here we have coursework, and I am going to put in the information here. You select the information that you want to say. So based on what took place, did I do pre-algebra? Did I do algebra? Geometry, I want to say I did that in grade 10. Trigonometry, grade 10 and 11. So you will go through based on what applies for you as an individual. If you want to save and exit, you can select save and exit. Let me show you what that is going to take you to. Here it says select test date and test center. You're on your way. So here it says that you're on your way. So I am not yet completed registration. So here it says next you will read and accept the SAT terms. At this time, registration is open for all students for 2022 dates only, and you have 20 minutes to upload your photo. You should have already taken a photo that is going to show your facial features and your shoulder. It is like a passport size picture. So what you can do, you can go outside during daylight, stand behind a wall, a plain wall, have someone take your picture, and then you crop the picture to just show your face, your head, the top of your head, which is your hair, and your shoulder. That's all. And you look directly in front of directly into the camera. You want to ensure that for ladies, you're not wearing spaghetti strap or off the shoulder. You want to ensure that your shoulders are covered. For males, same thing. You don't want to wear your marina. Ensure that you're not wearing any glasses and you're not wearing any masks or such that will hinder the features of your face to be shown. So it's just a pretty simple picture. So here they are asking us for the terms and agreement. So you have to go through the terms and the agreement of the SAT. You can read through it. Make sure you have some time. Read through it and scroll down, and you ensure that you go through it. And then it's going to say here that you should agree to the terms or disagree. So once you agree, I agree, you select here and you click continue. Once you have continued, here it says you are going to select your test details. Very, very important. The first thing you're going to do, it says outside the United States. I want to say this to you, you're going to select next. Please ensure that when you're doing your SAT, you know the exact date that you're doing the exam. If I click on the August exam and I am not doing the August exam, it is not going to allow me to use this information to sign up. I will have to go through all the other process and create another registration document if I made a mistake. So check to see which one is your registration date. If your registration date is October, you select October. If your registration date is December, you select December. So here I select October, and it is giving me some information here and saying that the registration deadline is Friday, September 2. So I know that that is a deadline. Then I'm going to select next, and it is going to ask me to select my test center. I am in Jamaica, definitely. So I am going to select find a test center. When you select find a test center, it is going to show you all the test centers that are available in Jamaica with seats available for that exam. We have Amher International School of Kingston. We have Bel Air Secondary School. We have Campion College. We have Dintil Technical High School. We have Mount Alvernia High School. We are just going to schools. And we have the Prairie School. So those are the ones that are available so far. So I'm going to go back and I am going to select the school that I want to sit my exam. So what you're going to do, you are going to go ahead and you're going to select the school that you are going to sit the exam in. I'm going to select Malta Alvernia High, and here it says Malta Alvernia High School, 2 Queens Drive, Montego Bay, and that is what I have selected. So here I'm going to select continue. After selecting continue, it is going to populate this lovely document. Confirm your test details. Yes, my date is Saturday, October 1 at Malta Alvernia, and it says that I have 20 minutes to finish. I'm going to select that I am a human, and after doing that, so it's saying that I have 19 minutes and 56 seconds. The next thing I'm going to do is to upload my photo. So you would have already have your photo saved to your device, saved to your computer with a name that you can identify. And here, these are the photo requirements. Pretty simple. You are going to ensure that the photo that you upload, it meets the requirement. So here you have, it must be recognizable. You're the only one in the picture. It is a head and shoulder view with the entire face, both eyes and hair clearly visible. Head coverings can be worn for religious purposes. Those are okay. You're in focus and there are no dark spots or shadows. And here the black and white photos are indeed acceptable. So you need to know what works. You don't need to know what don't work. So once you follow the protocol, you should be fine. So here I'm going to select continue. Here it is even showing me that these options. So that is a yes, that is a no. She has a cousin beside her or a sister. That's a no. Then for this one, you can see the entire ears, the face, the smile. On that side, we cannot see the entire facial features or the shoulder. The next one is a yes. The next one is a no. Ensure it's not blurry. It's visible. That is a yes, that is a no. So even if you have your head covering for religious purposes, yes. But you can't be making monkey faces, that's a no. Then the lighting, it should be visible, not too bright and not too dark. So you want to ensure. Here you have a recent photo. You don't want a photo when you were a baby. You want a recent photo as you are, because that photo is going to be used as one of the identifications when you're going to do the exam. You're going to select load a photo. So when I select load photo, it is going to take me to my file. I already have it on my desktop called SAT. So I'm going to select on that. After doing that, I am just going to go ahead and drag my picture to stay in the area that is selected. The only thing with my picture is I have on the glasses, so we don't use any filter, but I'm just using that for now. Is it visible? Show just that your face is visible. Has your head and shoulder in full view, lit properly and in focus. So I'm going to select submit. So this is what I'm going to look like on my test date on my actual registration or my SAT ticket that I'm going to be printing. You have uploaded your photo. Now get ready to review your order before finish registration. So I'm going to select yes, checkout. So here where we have our checkout box, it is going to take you to the next information. Here it is asking you, would you like to add this service to your score? Select the checkbox below and add. So here it is asking about the SAS answer service. So this is where you will see which question you got right, each question's difficulty and more. So what this does for $16, if you get the questions incorrect, it's going to show you what you got incorrect. If you got them incorrect, it's going to show you what you got incorrect. Reach out to your administrator if you're working with a company to do the exam to see if it is included. If not, you'll be asked to pay an additional fee. If you're doing your registration on your own, you can go ahead and select that if it is appropriate for you. Here they have a study guide 2020 edition. If you want to purchase this, you select and it will also be added to your cart. So once you're finished, based on what I have here, it has my full name, my correct address, it has my email, it has my date of birth, it has my picture, it has my gender, my high school is not listed, I am no longer in high school because I'm a graduate. I was basically graduated the July 2022 as it relates to the test date. Here I have my test sat, the date Saturday, October 1, 2022, my test center, Malta Verna High at Queens Drive, and also my temporary ID number. You're going to go ahead and you can make changes as you go along, and the last thing for you to do is to select and you confirm your payment and you pay with your debit or your credit card.
So that's basically it. I hope you have done enough. If you have any challenges, go ahead and click the link below that will take you to my Instagram page, or you can reach out to me using that WhatsApp number and I'll be more than happy to assist you.